Somebody's got to get it in your heart. I'm coming through this thing. I'm coming through this thing. A little while ago, we had a lot of ministry in the altar, and I felt like there were some people that came with the attitude, I'm coming out. I may have gone in, but I'm coming out. I may have went, come on, there was a place where I had to step into it, but I'm coming out of it. I'm coming out of it sharper. I'm coming out of it smarter. I'm coming out of it better. I'm coming out of it stronger. I'm coming out of it better than I was when I went into this thing, because God's with me. He's brought me through, and I'm going to tell you something. Once I've come through it, I got experience under my belt. The next time this thing shows its face, there's no way it's going to grab me. Come on, it's about time that somebody got this attitude. I'm going to crush the serpent's head today. There is no way that I'm going to allow this thing to dominate me, because I will tell you, I learned some stuff in life. One of the things I learned was the things you fail to dominate will dominate you. But if you make up your mind that today I am so done with this stuff and I'm moving on in my life and I'm not going to let these things hold me down, you're like that blind man we talked about earlier, and it said, and he, casting away his garment, he came to Christ. He said, I'm not going to need this stuff anymore. There's something better for me in my life. It's about time we made up our mind. I'm not going to let the trial define me. Stand with me all over the place. I know what I'm hearing in my heart, and it's strong. You are not defined by your trials. You are not defined by the circumstances of life that you're going through. You're not defined by the challenges that you're faced with. You're not defined by messed up relationships. You're not defined by financial crisis. You're not defined by sickness or disease. You're not defined by a doctor's report. You're not defined by what your neighbor said. You're not defined by what names your parents might have called you when you were a kid. You are defined by the Word of God. You're called a son or a daughter of the Most High. He is for you and He's not against you. And in the midst of the trial, He hasn't left you and He never forsook you. He has called you His own, His beloved. So let me ask you some questions. Are you ready to believe God right now? What are you ready to believe God for? I'm coming out. I'm coming through. I'm getting better. I'm getting stronger. I'm not overwhelmed by life. I'm overwhelmed by God's goodness. I'm overwhelmed by His love and His grace. He's for you and He's not against you.